Okay, good morning, bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vladimir Vaculik, I'm founder of Collective Working. I will be moderator of this day. Actually, when we first see the people from French Embassy, we have been actually discussing, okay, whether is the topic of Internet of Things really interesting for people in Slovakia. As I can see now, this crowded room here, I think that we find the right topic. So I'm very pleased to see so many of us here. And a couple of days ago, I've been speaking with my friend that had recently come back from France, and he told me how much has been done already in the innovation ecosystem in France. So I'm very happy that we can really share the experiences today with this forum here in the hotel. So therefore I'm really happy that we can meet here for B4 Connect France Internet of Things Expo. And we have shared our experiences and find new contacts. From the point of view of logistics, this conference will be for 2 days, so I know that tonight is France playing football, so don't celebrate too much. We are going to actually have a lot of interesting discussions, open panels. We managed to bring a lot of interesting speakers for you. We'll have 2 roundtables today, so if you know the application Slido, just get prepared your mobile phones. You'll be able to join directly the discussion of the roundtables during the roundtables. And plus, if you have some colleagues, friends, whoever like the topic of Internet of Things and doesn't have a chance to be here, thanks to our friends from the spot, we have the live stream. I think it's already shared on Facebook. The link is written there on the right screen. So feel free to share it so we can get even more people online and even more people join for this event. Luckily, like innovation system in Slovakia is really supported from the state representatives. So the first person with the opening remarks, one of the biggest supporters of innovations, an innovator himself, Mr. President Andrej Kiska. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come in person here, but he sent us the videos. I will speak.
Capitalist keeps lecturing me about startups. I can see his point and whole theory behind it, but let me tell you something. My whole life is about startups. My first startup was founding companies as an entrepreneur. My second startup was founding now the biggest charity in Slovakia, starting up as a philanthropist. And my third startup, which I am pretty sure you have heard about, was running presidential campaign and becoming a politician with no political history. As my startup careers goes on, I just want to tell you one thing. Nothing is too big. No idea, no market, no plans, and no failure can stop you from trying again. It is a pity I couldn't be there with you today. Supporting innovative economy is one of my priorities, but these days we need to concentrate on our European duties. While you are watching this video, I'm in Brussels, taking part in diverse meetings focused on our presidency. Slovakia, country of 5 million people residing in Europe, with more than 500 million people. Believe me, 20 years ago, it was a fiction no one would believe in. Dream too big to be true. Ladies and gentlemen, I am convinced that we, political leaders, have an important duty to serve. Above all, we need to encourage people not to be afraid to take a risk and support them in the name of their ideas and dreams. Remember, nothing is too big. I wish you all productive and inspirational stay in Bratislava.
Thank you, Mr. President, to Brussels. Hopefully he hears us. Second remark is from a gentleman with experience from all around the world. His Excellency Didier Lopinot, Ambassador of France to the Slovak Republic.
Bonjour, good morning everybody, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests and friends. It's my great pleasure, of course, after those quite stimulating words from President Kiska, to welcome you today for this event, a very special one dedicated to innovation and, of course, more specifically to the Internet of Things. I'm the one supposed to deliver the formal speech in the tie and everything, so you will get it. No doubt. Let me just remind that V4 Connect France is a concept born a few months ago between us, embassies of France in the region, in the group of Visegrad countries. It has the ambition to connect the innovative ecosystems of France and the V4 countries, to build, of course, bridges between startups, companies, research centers, and financing institutions. Because we believe we can all benefit from each other, because the innovation potential of our respective countries can only grow from closer links and cooperation. We are actually very humbled today to welcome you to the first edition of this initiative. We decided to dedicate it to the Internet of Things, IoT, and we wished also to organize it in Bratislava as a start of the first ever Slovak presidency of the EU, mentioned by President Kiska. Thus, IoT Bratislava is the first event of this kind in the framework of this V4 Connect France concept. And we wanted it to focus on startups coming from our 5 countries, because we believe that startups are essential to the development of innovation. We are glad to welcome you. More than 50 startups today are here, developing ideas and projects in various fields of the IoT. I will not, of course, give you a lecture about the potential of IoT, but I just would like to emphasize how important innovation is to growth and employment and to the competitiveness of our economies, and how important it is for us to be able to exchange and collaborate in this field. I would like hence to thank our co-organizer, the French-Slovak Chamber of Commerce, which supports the economic ties between France and Slovakia. And by the way, I encourage all companies concerned to become a member of this organization. I would also like to thank our sponsors, Orange and Slovak Business Agency, which are the 2 gold sponsors, Veolia, our silver sponsor, and our 2 bronze sponsors, Koba and Raycom. I would also like to express my gratitude to the Visegrad Fund for supporting this project. And of course, we have many other partners, starting with the Slovak Presidency of the EU, Ministry of Economy and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, our colleague from embassies of the V4 countries, bilateral chambers of commerce in Poland, Czech Republic and Hungary, Sapir, New Logi Ventures, European Alliance for Innovation, STU, IDC, the French Tech, and of course our press partners. I wish you all a very productive and of course highly connected conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Third opening remark is by active woman in business, the president of French and Slovak Chamber of Commerce, Ms. Martina Malakova.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to see this nice tradition, rich in innovations, young people who want to connect V4 with France, start in Bratislava during the presidency of EU. In time that the global European situation is very difficult and we need to react to many changes, we know that the companies need the stability, predictability and a good business environment. Not only low bureaucracy, simplicity, acceptable taxes and contributions, sufficient workforce, favorable business politic decision and educated people create a good business environment, but also the events like this one, today in Bratislava. It is a meeting between a new entrepreneur with a lot of motivation and the big companies or institutions. I wish you use these 2 days to your benefits, to enlarge your networks, to learn the new IoT, to change the good practices, and to change visit cards. When you will pass from startup to scale up, and you will become a respectable businesswoman or man, don't forget to support your society in your company, in your village, in your city, in your state, in your European Union. Have a nice 2 days. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Malakova. Okay, so we are going straight ahead to the first roundtable that will be moderated by author of the concept of smart industries, the Internet of Things part of it. Actually, it's a government representative from Ministry of Economy, so we will see that even authorities from the ministries have very good knowledge on topics we are daily struggling in the business. Please welcome on the stage Mr. Juraj Hošták.